Yo, 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 testing. Keep the applause going. Keep it going. More, louder. It's your boy Rolex. Act like we know around here. You better act like you know. It's the boy Rolex. You know what I mean? Let me fix my collar. This shirt a little big. But it's your boy Rolex, and I'm coming to you live on a motherfucking Sunday. And not only is it Sunday, it is Sunday fun day. So you see, we sipping on the mimosas. You feel me? You know what I mean? Nothing but the finest of Cook's Extra Dry. You feel me? But again, this is your host Rolex. Clap it up for you. And today, I don't. Yeah, thank you. Today, I don't want to make this video extra long, but it might get long. And what we're going to do in this video, if you have not seen the title already, it is we're going to go through the 2023 Rolling Loud lineup. And this is for that California Inglewood Rolling Louds. Just based off of the headliners alone, this looks like it's going to be a wild one. We're going to jump right into it. So we're going to go full screen. And you know what I mean? Bada bing. Full screen, bada bing. And I'm just going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the headliners of each day. And then I'm going to go back from the small people all the way up to the top. So we're going to really, what I'm doing this for is to judge the energy. And just off gate, let's look at the headliners of each night. Because this is, again, make some noise. Yes, sir. This is the return of Travis Scott live on a festival in America. Now, he's done, I believe, Brazil festivals, other festivals that he's done. But you can see, just based off of this, the headliners alone, this does seem like a very high energy, a high risk, if you will, for a festival. So Friday night we got Playboy motherfucking Cardi. You know what I mean? You know the energy, you know the rage that he presents alone. Him alone, I feel like he is 10 times more extreme of a show than Travis Scott. I feel like Travis Scott, when he had his whole Astro incident, you know what I mean? It was an incident. It didn't necessarily seem like there was the best care taken at that festival, but at the end of the day, it was an incident. It was a crowd crush. It was too many people in that area, and then you have to blame on whoever you feel necessary, but it was an incident. But Playboy Cardi, he presents real rage. You don't know what starting your festival off with that energy will do, but we got him headlining Friday. Saturday we got Travis. Let me turn my phone off. And then we got Future. Future is a good Sunday person to headline. Basically, he has that radio friendly vibe. Something that, you know, the women in attendance will be like, you know what, let me go see what Future talking about. Because he going to play that shit I like. He going to play that shit I really like. And then at the bottom it says special guest Lil Wayne. So I don't know when exactly he's going to, I don't know if he's headlining, or I don't know what they mean by special guest. Does he get like his own special night? But regardless, Wayne is the great, so he does deserve the headline. So we got that out the way. What we're going to do next is go back to Friday and work our way up to Playboy Cardi. So we're going to see, of course, the headliners are giving the energy off, but we're going to see who is creating the buzz before the energy. And then off gate, I'm going to have to skip a few lines because I don't know half of these niggas. First name that sticks out to me is Libra Jolie. You know what I mean? Because I'm a Libra. But I don't know who the fuck that person is. But the first one I do see right here, and this is, let me just make sure this is the correct homicide game. Now I'm thinking too, ever since my brother died, I've been thinking about homicide. I don't know if that's the same niggas, but clap it up for them. You know what I mean? Because that prosecutor in Atlanta is going hard for them niggas. It ain't looking too good. But next we got Too Rare. Don't know who that is, but we do know Ralphie the Plug. Clap it up for that man. And then, you know what I mean, this is going to be in Inglewood, so we want everything to go off without a hitch. That's what the main reason I'm doing this video is because this does seem like a very high risk scenario or a high risk festival. Ralphie the Plug, if you don't know, that's Draco the Ruler's brother. And Draco the Ruler was actually stabbed and killed at a festival, I think maybe like 2 years ago now. So prayers to the whole Stink Team. You know what I mean? That's what they call themselves, the Stink Team. We want them to make it out without a hitch and celebrate their fallen comrade. You know what I mean? Because they definitely were next up, but a little hiccup don't stop the whole show. Next person that sticks out to me is BK the motherfucking Ruler. Clap it up for her. And we do need, you know what I mean, some good female representation. And sometimes, I mean, not to say that she's not sexy, but she's not the basic, she's not a city girl. You know what I mean? She's giving very much SoundCloud sexy. You know what I mean? And then she's just a very wavy person. Just all around wavy. So we applaud the women that out here being themselves, out here being different and still being sexy. You know what I mean? In their way. I ain't gonna front. I think that pretty much does it for that line. I don't know anybody else on that line. I know Kamaya. I've heard of Kamaya from that one song with G-Eazy. But I'm not familiar with her music. I'm actually not familiar with how she even looks. So we're gonna move past this whole line. Next up might be Rookie of the Year when it comes to actual Rolling Loud performances. His first Rolling Loud performances created a viral dance. Put that shit on, you know what I mean? So clap it up for AB. You know what I mean? Antonio Brown is, I wouldn't say he makes bad music. He doesn't make bad music, but I wouldn't say he necessarily makes good music. You feel me? I wouldn't say the quality is A1, day one. You feel me? But AB is in the building on day one, setting the tone. Then we got Ken Carson. So what I'm seeing, if you can see my mouse, there's a certain lineup that's leading up to Playboi Carti's level of rage. So I'm pretty sure, and the way they do it, they do have separate stages. I believe Ken Carson has never been on a real big stage, but he needs to be on one. And again, I'm seeing, like I said, the Homicide Gang, Ken Carson, all are involved with Playboi Carti. So we see the rage building. We see the rage, and now we in big dog territory. So shout out to everybody on this list. Like, I've heard of Xavier Wolf. Never heard of Destroyed Lonely, but you know what I mean. Once you get up here, we are doing some noise because you know what I mean. You see the next person. Clap it up for one more. Blueface, baby. Blueface, baby. I mean, Blueface. Another situation because, like I said, this is in California. We want everybody to be on guard. We want LA to be, you know what I mean, a safe haven for everyone performing. We want Blueface to, because, you know, Blueface happens to end up in situations, but we're gonna pray for, pray, and we're gonna add blessing towards that man and hope that he has an excellent performance. It will be one of the real standout performances for me because Blueface, I wouldn't say he has anything to prove, but this is a proving ground, if you will. Definitely need to see Krishan. I need to see It's a Vibe all the time and all of her other hits. We need to see that. Next, we got Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid. I need to tap back in with Rich the Kid because Rich the Kid, I was really respecting how he was moving as a mogul with signing Jay Critch and Famous Dex. So he definitely seemed like he was leaning toward just being or working the music game as opposed to just being a rapper. So big ups to Rich the Kid, and then we're gonna send some shots. We got my boy Nardo Wick about to come up. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The energy is crazy. We bouncing from stage to stage to all kind of violence, or not even like intended violence, but potential violent situations. We again. We pray to God that all of this goes down without a hitch and proves how well festivals can go. We got Nardo Wick. I don't know. I've heard of Bones. I think, I don't want to say from Florida, I think, but I don't know. Then we got motherfucking Soldier, man. Clap it up for Soldier. Hold on. We got Soldier in the. Thank you, crowd. We're gonna go straight to Soldier himself. What do you gotta say?
Them crackers. Hey,
you know what I mean? Live on the podcast, we got Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy is gonna. I don't know. Right now, like I said, before all this, we got a nice little energy going on with just being Friday. Everybody has the energy. Just from the pure excitement, they haven't been worn out yet. And then motherfucking Soldier Boy, come on, nigga. She make it clap. And nigga, that's gonna set shit off. Soldier Boy is a great performer. He made niggas dance and make it seem like, yeah, that has to be a part of your performance. You know what I mean? So clap it up for Soldier Boy one more time. We got Fabio Foreign in the building. Clap it up for him. We got the motherfucking baby in the building. Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd is gonna, again, I wouldn't say he's quiet. I think he had a very successful run of hit after hit after album, and I believe he took just maybe a sabbatical. Let's just say that. So I haven't seen him perform in a while. I don't know if the rage is necessarily there with him still. But always someone to look forward to when you talk about Rolling Loud legends. You got motherfucking Trippie Redd. I'm very much looking forward to his performance. Clap it up for him. Let me see. I'm looking pretty bad in fantasy this week. I'm not going to front. I think I could pull it out. Oh, more on that later. And we got Tyga in the building, legend. By this time, I'm having a great time. I'm pretty faded. Like I said, Soulja Boy is gonna just keep me going, give me that extra energy to keep going. The Baby's gonna give me that. Trippie Redd might just get a little wild, but then I get Tyga in California is gonna make me feel great. And then next we got my boy Yak. Clap it up for Yak. Go ahead, shots for Yak. Kodak is another Rolling Loud legend. And again, that leads us all the way up to Playboy motherfucking Cardi. Cardi has been known to excite rage on level 10 rage. Level 10 rage. It's like playing a video game on hard, going to his concert. You know what I mean? Some people look forward to that. I am one of those people, you know what I mean? Especially since I'm watching from home. So hopefully, like I said, we're going to bow our heads and pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we pray that this first night goes off without a hitch. Because, again, we are dealing with large crowd situations, music, and then we are dealing with animosity between people, but we don't want anything to happen. In Lord's name, we pray. Amen. So that's day one. Day two. Let me get my screen right. Sorry, y'all. Day two, we're going back down to the bottom. We're going in waves. We're not like you feel the litness already. Everybody is getting lit. We're gonna go back to the bottom of the list. Again, let's see. Don't know. Hoosh. I've seen Hoosh before. I've seen him before. So clap it up for Hoosh. Hoosh. Let's see. Don't know. Gloss up. Woo. Gloss up. She needs to be higher up on this list. Let's clap it up one more time. Gloss up. And then we're gonna hit her with the Black Queen sound. Oh, that's the wrong sound. Sorry. Anyway, that was a sound for Black Queens. I've lost that. Damn. There it goes right. That's it right there. I need to write that on my list, Black Queen, so I don't forget that. But yeah, from Memphis, real heavy hitter. I remember seeing her first with that video with her, Glorilla, Slimeroni, everybody else that was in that video. You know what I mean? The Memphis people are taking the fuck over. So we're gonna see her name. God willing, we're gonna see her name rise up the list, just like we saw Glorilla. And then let's see, Digital Nas. I've heard of him. Don't know their music. Baby Stone Gorillas, real street niggas. We're gonna clap it up for them because they sound hard. I've seen these names before. Cash Dami before. Seen that before as well, but I'm not quite sure who they exactly are. But right now we got a real internet, SoundCloud, Florida, everywhere nigga legend. Clap it up for Space Ghost Perp. You know what I mean? We getting into some real rage right here because we see Space Ghost Perp followed by Rob Banks. So we in the Florida section. Those of you that don't know, Rolling Loud is originated in Miami, so it does have a real Florida influence as far as some of the people that just pull up. You know what I mean? Because it was built by them. Nigga, I feel like they have automatic spots. But shout out to them. Ruby Rose, clap it up for her. What's that sound again? You know what I mean? We'll do that for her. Vori, good music affiliated. You know what I mean? Danny Towers, heard the name, don't know the music. Now, clap it up for my boy Duke. Shots for my boy Duke. Duke Deuce. And again, everybody be on the lookout. I'm doing the top 22 albums of 22. And granted, let me see. I'm looking through that first day and even the second day. Duke Deuce is the first person that has a guaranteed spot on my list as far as great albums. I'm looking. Playboi Carti didn't drop this year. I'm looking at all these names. Kodak dropped this year, but I didn't actually listen to his album. But is there a lot of names that I passed until I got up to Duke Deuce? Duke Deuce is a personal favorite, and I wish nothing but success for that man because his album Crunk Star is a motherfucking classic. So clap it up for that man. So we got a good emphasis on Memphis so far in this Saturday on Rolling Loud. We're gonna move up. We're gonna move up because I'm not gonna keep saying I've heard of people and then not being familiar with their music. I just need to tap in more. So we're gonna clap it up for the legend Currency. That's what we're taking a stop at next. Currency, the hot spitter. The hot spitter. Currency, personally, you know what I mean? Legend, hard worker. I personally need to tap back into Currency. I feel like I had my phase of Currency when he was dropping mixtapes, but now it's on the DSPs. I feel like everything's just a little too oversaturated. To actually tap into an oversaturated person like Currency. Now, and I hate, for lack of a better term, oversaturation. He overfeeds the people. But clap it up for Currency one more time. Yeah. And then clap it up for Bia. Oh, we're gonna give Bia this. You know what I mean? Bia gets one of those, and she's also a great performer. I seen her perform at several festivals, and she got mad hits. She got shit with Nicki Minaj. She got hits. You know what I mean? And she's an excellent performer. Bia. You got my boy Larry. You know, what's a good sound effect for my boy Larry? You know what I mean? He get a Rolex. You know what I mean? Get that boy a Rolex. That's that boy Larry. You know what I mean? Them organic berries and juices, you feel me? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You might need to invest in these stocks, girl. You know what I mean? That's that nigga Larry, you feel me? And then we took a strong turn to some ignorance. We got motherfucking Young Nudy. Clap it up for Young Nudy though. Young Nudy, he makes a lot out of nothing. Even though he already got a lot, you know what I mean? He's cult following, hard worker, just like Currency. Hard worker, constantly feeding his demographic, and I would say he's in debate for top 20 albums that I really did listen to his album. It didn't stick with me. I got some really good songs that I do go back to a lot, but clap it up for Young Nudy. And then next, I'm messing up my shirt. Then next we got some shots. We got motherfucker Chief Keef in the motherfucker building. The legend. Legend. And then I love the way Chief Keef performs. Because he just has so much music. So many songs. I honestly think he just goes up there, presses shuffle. And then you just going to get all hits. Clap it up for Chief Keef. Chief Keef, and then honestly, Chief Keef for the last 2 years has refined his sound. I would say before it is a lot of mixtape. It is a lot of just random songs. I wouldn't say that, but it over the past few years is a much more refined, revisioned sound. You know what I mean? Next we got Amine. I just feel like that was just one nigga that I felt like I was too old to listen to. And I hate that. I felt like it just was not for me. I felt that it was just not for me. But I feel like that nigga is really, really talented. And I wish I can tap into more. And then obviously I'm pretty sure it's a lot. He got a lot of hits that I'm very familiar with. Or if he was to play it, it'd be like, yeah, nigga, I fuck with that shit. Yeah. So I fuck with Amine. City Girls. We love that. And then followed by Lil Yachty. You know what I mean? We see the relation. You know what I mean? We got the writer and then the performers right beside each other. Now Kevin Gates. We want to just pray for Kevin Gates as well. We want to pray away them demons. Whatever demons is haunting Kevin Gates. 2 Chainz, classic performer. I ain't gonna front. This night seems the most chill. I feel like this Friday is gonna be just a little bit too much, but I feel like everybody's gonna get their senses on this day. We got chill ass smoker music like Currency, Larry June. I'm not really familiar with everyone down here though, so I'm not sure their energy, but I feel like this will be a real chill day. 2 Chainz and then Don Toliver is gonna also ignite a tad bit of rage, but it's gonna be the smoothest rage. He got the smoothest rage. It is beautiful rage. And then we got Lil Baby now. Lil Baby, as much as I don't really care for him personally, Lil Baby is doing the motherfucking thing. And he deserves to be a headliner as well. I think he's headlined before. But if he hasn't, he deserves it now. Lil Baby, clap it up for Lil Baby. So yeah, clap it up for Lil Baby. But so that brings us to Travis Scott. Now, one thing that Rolling Loud does that, and then obviously just me as a stream watcher, a watcher of their streams, sometimes they won't broadcast the main event. And I probably can guarantee they won't show this nigga. Because I don't know, honestly. I don't know. It's constant times where Little Uzi gets his set removed, or you're gonna see like a part of it. But this is the must-see set of this weekend. Travis Scott, he wants it the most. I ain't gonna say he deserves the most, but he wants it the most. He deserves at least a second chance to prove that he can do this the right way. And then also, if you've never done any kind of research on just crowd surges and crowd crushes, it's a real thing. Like we just saw, what was that? Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Korea, that's where it was. Korea. You know what I mean? You just going out for a regular night of fun. And then look at this. All of that. At least 151 killed as Halloween crowd surge turns deadly in South Korea. So it is something that can happen anywhere and anytime to anybody. So that's not to give him any kind of like grace. I'm still saying like there is a lot of stuff that could have been done to stop what he had going on that night, but there have been several instances of crowd crushes, crowd surges, and then it is Black Friday weekend, or excuse me, Thanksgiving weekend, if we want to call it that, but it's Black Friday weekend. And if you just look up how many instances of stampedes and stuff like that happen on Black Friday, I would say just it doesn't. You can take a little blame off Travis Scott. Some of that has to do with niggas stepping on each other or shit just happening. Like, but Travis Scott, we hope that this goes off as well as possible. Again, I what is it? Hope for the worst, pray for the best, or whatever that saying is. I hope for the worst for this, but I hope for the best for this. But this is looking like a shit show. We'll clap it up for Travis Scott. All right, let's see where we're at right now. We are at about 32 minutes into this video. Good timing. Good timing. I'm going to keep this under an hour, hopefully. So, again, clap it up for Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is the special guest I really want to see. Because I don't know. It might be kind of like how I don't know if they put Kanye as the special guest one year and he just did like a pop-up on somebody's performance. I think it was Futures, or he did for Playboi Carti as well. So I don't know. But hopefully he gets a good time. He has ample hits, all the hits in the world. So I'm gonna put him in that middle slot between Saturday and Sunday. I'm not gonna end the video on a Wayne rant. Wayne is Wayne. We already know Wayne. But we're gonna tackle the last day, Sunday. And again, we're going back down to the bottom of the barrel. And this is very disrespectful to say. These people have worked their heart out to get to this spot. So we applaud everyone that I didn't say. Let's do it. Clap it up for everybody that I just skipped right over your name. Oh. Clap it up. First name I get on this, I get to my motherfucking nigga Jaleel. Shots for my motherfucking Jaleel. Motherfucking Jaleel, bro. That's the hardest nigga out right now. Pause. Hardest nigga out right now is Jaleel. He just dropped a song called Shots. So we're gonna listen to some more motherfucking shots for Jaleel. You know what I mean? Jaleel alone is the X factor of this whole festival. This is a big ass, muscular, buff ass nigga that be stage diving. He's a whole insurance claim. His music is so high energy. It's so like youthful to where it's like, damn nigga, you probably need to calm the fuck down. But I love me some motherfucking Jaleel. Clap it up for him one more time. Jaleel, D Savage, you know what I mean? Clap it up for Juice WRLD's Lean Man. All right. Blue Bucks Clan. Heard the name. I only said that I heard y'all name. Heard that y'all get busy, but you know what I mean? Y'all sound like y'all get busy. Trader Truth. OT Genesis. Clap it up for him. OT Genesis, man. OT Genesis, he's cemented as a legend, similar to like, and I always equate these niggas with always having hits. Is niggas like what's the nigga name? Twista and Fat Joe. Them niggas always have a hit, or they can always make a hit whenever they want one. And OT Genesis, I'm not even sure if he's ever dropped an album, but he is always in the mix. Clap it up for that man. Next, we gonna go to another leading lady. You know what I mean? I just found out this one was born on the first day, so January 1st, 2000. So she brought in the millennium. Clap it up for Ice Spice and give her a whole bunch of these. So that is a good fact to know about her, that she brought in the millennium. So it really just puts things into context of like why I don't really understand her whole vibe. She's a young woman, so I can't be putting too much pressure on this woman. But she up right now. You can't be mad at anybody that's up. If you mad at anybody that's up, that automatically puts you as a hater. So we're gonna give some more of this to Ice Spice. Get it how you get it. Baby Tron, I heard about him. You know what I mean? And then I heard he's a numbers getter. I heard he's like one of them ones that like, oh yeah, he gonna do some numbers when he drops. But I haven't tapped in. I'm too old for some of this stuff. Sorry, I don't know who Sheen Sa is. But also a good thing about these festivals being streamed, you can very much learn about everybody if you take the time to just look at it. It's going to be on YouTube. I very much look forward to her performance. So I will look and see who this person is. And I'll come out with a review on. That's what we're going to do. Like, after I sit back and watch as much as I can, we're going to come back and see who did I skip over that I should not have skipped over. Clap it up for Tootsie. You know what I mean? Big respect on Tootsie, you know what I mean? SMG music, you know what I mean? Can't say nothing bad about that, you know what I mean? We got Coi Leray. We're going to get that done. Coi Leray, you know what I mean? Let's see. Is it quiet for Coi Leray? Let's just go ahead and say, is it quiet for her? It is not. It ain't quiet for Coi Leray. She just got to keep her foot on niggas' necks. You know what I mean? She has a great catalog so far. she just keep adding to it. Hopefully, it's no kind of like barriers stopping her from just keep going, keep going. I love her. She got them. She shit. I'm too skinny. Nah, fuck that shit. Perfect. You know what I mean? Hit after hit, blick blick. Keep it going. Applaud her. Clap it up. Don't know these people were. Sheck West, the rage. The rage. Love some Sheck West. Jeezy. You know what I mean? Clap it up for Jeezy. Jeezy. Real West Coast. Lil Tecca. I mean, who did I say was just not for me? Kind of like Amina. Yep. Just not for me. But sometimes you just gotta sit back and shut the fuck up and realize. I'm gonna tell myself to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean? Lil Tecca is, look at him, on a great placement, on the same line as the people, you know what I mean, Lil Uzi. You know what I mean? Same line as some greats. And he has a cult following. He has everything that I would dream of. So Lil Tecca is doing this thing. And then maybe I should just listen to his music. I wouldn't say it's not. It probably is, my algorithm might be off. I don't get anything from Lil Tecca. I need to tap in. You know what I mean? Clap it up for Lil Tecca. And then we're going I'm going to say, yeah, this is a good wrap up of, like I was saying before, the Florida influence. Ski Master motherfucking slump guy. Shots for that man. I need some more echoes on my guns. So a little bit more echo on that shit. Like I said, good Florida influence from Ski Master Slump Guy, and again, one of the pioneers, one of the forefathers of the Rolling Loud Festival itself. So I think that some of the lore around Rolling Loud is that it is a very new festival that is very much rap, very much like, damn, you got all these people coming, and it's like from city to city, country to country now too. So you know what I mean, to see that people like Ski Master Slump God, and then when you see down here we got DJ Scheme, and then all these other Florida people, like even I don't know who all these Florida people, but some of the, just mostly all the SoundCloud niggas. They had a big influence on why Rolling Loud is what it is right now, what it hopefully can continue to be. And then also like Ski Master Slump God, he comes from, like I said, he's been brought up on these Rolling Loud performances, and he's very careful with his crowd. He be checking them. He be passing out water. Like part of his performance is passing out water. So clap it up for that man. Money Bag, yo, clap it up for that man. Send him shot. Money Bag, Money Bag, yo. Money Bag, yo. Great performer. Tons of hits. Nothing bad to say about him. I'm gonna just say he can take it to another level. little bit more creative. But sometimes it be them street rappers. You be like, nigga, I'm just doing what the fuck I need to do to get this money, nigga. Don't worry about being creative. He was already creative when he made the song. So clap it up for Moneybagg. We got Polo G. You know what I mean? I got to tap back into him. It was a couple ones like, was it the one he had a little TJ pop out? Good song, but I could definitely tell he has that talent to rap, but I didn't tap back in with him. Tory Lanez, same. Even before the whole situation with that girl, I wasn't really tapped into Tory Lanez, to be honest. I would say after that situation, I was like, all right, well, let me see what he had to say. And I was like, damn, this nigga does make some good music. With that being said, it is a lot to digest some of that energy that he puts off. I can't listen to it on a daily basis, but it is very good music. Some of the messaging, let's just say the messaging is like, nigga, all right, get it how you get it. Again, clap it up for Tory Lanez. All right, and we're coming to the end. Let's see what time we at. We're at, they said still under an hour, about 50 minutes. I like to round up. We're at 47 minutes right now. But next we got Lil Uzi Vert himself, coming fresh off of a breakup with JT. Supposedly, allegedly. Lil Uzi Vert, like I said, sometimes Rolling Loud specifically, they black out his performance. I don't know if it's more of like a label thing. And they even did it with Playboi Carti too. So I don't even know. Like, that'd be some bullshit if like night one he gets blacked out, the headliner, which will probably happen. But anyway, Lil Uzi, they do the same thing to him. Some of the rage is not seen on via YouTube. But I'm sure the rage is there in person. Hopefully it is a safe rage. And clap it up for Lil Uzi Vert. At the same time, we're going to clap it up and bring it to an end with my main Future. Oh, man. Future. This is damn. I would have said this would have been a good performance to end the year for Future, but I forgot. I'll just wrap it up. This is gonna be again in the Inglewood, Hollywood Park grounds, adjacent to SoFi Stadium. So right across from SoFi Stadium. But again, this is gonna be next year. So I was gonna say this was gonna be a good wrap up of Future's year for this year. But this is gonna be March 3rd through the 5th again next year. I ain't gonna front. Future, I can guarantee Future gonna drop some more shit by then. I can guarantee that shit, and that shit probably gonna be good. I have a great feeling about 2023. It's gonna be reminiscent of 2003. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like, all right, everybody got a PlayStation now. It's up. It's up. Future. With that being said, again, this is gonna be a great event. Hopefully, I think again part of the reason is this man Travis Scott right here. That was the reason I really was like, damn nigga, all right, everybody gonna try to be there, and it's not the celebrities or anybody on this list's fault. A lot of it is just the hype. We're gonna go down to full screen. We're gonna debrief full screen. Bada bing. Let me fix my shirt. But again, a lot of this goes down to the hype. We pray again, everyone goes in there safe with some sort of whereabout that anything can happen. You don't plan on dying. You don't plan on being injured. Some people do go there for that bullshit. They go there to be like, all right, at least I didn't die. I mean, I might have broke my arm, but at least I didn't die. Some people might go in with that kind of mindset, but we need to be safe, no matter what the situation is. And again, if we're going there for a fun time, we expect that fun time, and I hope that everyone out there does have that fun time. I hope everyone gets home safe. I hope everyone gets their bag, and sad to say, but I hope it's the safe for the performers as well, because like I said, we have instances with Draco the Ruler, you know what I mean? Just like that. In your home state. So it can go down anywhere. We want everyone to be safe. We want this to go on without a hitch, so that way we can continue having these great festivals and just great times overall. So, you know what I mean? Again, this is your boy Rolex. We're going to clap it out. And you know what I mean? Hopefully everyone has a good performance. Not even on like a danger or a safety measure. Hopefully everyone has a good performance that elevates their career as well. So that way it's like, all right, nigga, I'm moving up this list. I'm getting noticed by everybody. I'm coming the fuck up. Hopefully everyone has that. And hopefully once you get to the top of that list, you can elevate to having your own festival. You know what I mean? Hopefully, God willing, Travis Scott can have his own festival again. And I mean, if the world just advances that much, hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. We're going to clap it up for the world. And we're about to get out of this bitch because it's time for dinner. It's your boy Rolex, again, under an hour. We'll be live tomorrow again, and the new name of the next show is going to be Monday Service. Monday Service will be live on Mondays, so look out for that. And again, it's your boy Rolex. Clap it up for yourself, and we are out.